afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. How we doing out there, cupcakes? And you, Daz's Koi. Yes, the gentleman that sent me the mug has decided and has been inspired to start his own YouTube channel. He only has one short at the moment. Go across, give the man a sub, give him some encouragement, and give him some twisted love. Tell him I sent you. He will be over the moon. Well, I've got water going into the the growing on tank, because that filter's just been done. I've got the bottom drain filter boiling at the moment. I've got the toe side tank boiling at the moment. Had a really nice chat with my man Lee Hadfield, the Koi soldier, this morning. Can't wait for March now. Oh yes. So, what else have we been up to? Well, I've been out and done the obligatory shopping with Marge on a Saturday. Got to go down to Pars tomorrow because he wants me to get the water pumps changed over, which means I'll be changing over the pump down here because it's a Veriflow. So I'd rather have a Veriflow on there than an old-fashioned set speed, which is like 180 watts or whatever, and I know for a fact for the speed I need I'll be looking at about 24 watts an hour for running through the air source heat pump, so it would be absolutely sweet. But the job for today is, because I've been out, like I say, I've got myself another box, so we're going to start putting together my shower for in here to go on the return line of the air source heat pump, which is still sat in the porch. And what I'll do is I'll turn that tap off for a minute and let the temperature come back up, and I'll put some more in. Got air blowing somewhere, find out in a minute. These are doing good. These have had their filter done. Their filter is boiling away for a second time as we speak. In fact, I can take that away. Oh look, pretty fishes. So yeah, they're doing alright. This is my chagoi from my spawning. Old Vince, you've got to clean that window. Another job to tick to the list. But yeah, chagoi's looking beautiful. So yeah, air source heat pump is still not up there. That looks a bit better. Yeah, air source heat pump still up out there, but there is going to be a review video. But I'm not going to show you because that's for the video. But yeah, these the fittings that Paul sent me, they're a very fine thread, whereas this is a chunky thread. And yeah, so we're working at the moment to find the right fittings to go on there. Rick has said that he thinks he's found a set down there, and if so, we will be able to get this bad boy up and running this week coming. I'm just gutted I didn't get it done. I couldn't get it done this weekend, but I have changed the circuit board. Now you can see it a lot better. You see where it popped there, nice and dark. So yeah, that's all been replaced. I've checked the connections on the end, so everything's good in that respect. Like I say, these are all doing alright. He's healed up lovely. She's still sulking, but everyone else is looking absolutely tickety-boo. So I am going to have to go and find the other tripod. Oh, I know why there's air coming out of there. Dickhead, you left that one on. Right, looks like I'm going to have a look at my airlines now on the main pond. Jesus Christ, it never stops, does it? It never stops. But yeah, get the tripod out and then we shall go through what I'm going to do to create this this ickle shower. So, put you down and we shall come back to you very shortly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, cups, hopefully you can see me okay here. So, what I've got, my tubs. Each tub, once it's done, will be filled and sealed. And the reason for that is I want to box it in. And I'm not 100% sure how and where I'm going to put the returns yet. So the top from this section all the way up, apart from the holes that will need to go into here for the spray bars and stuff. So this one will be sealed onto the top of this lid, this one onto that lid, and that one onto that lid. I will not seal that lid down until I've got the spray bar sealed down, which I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I will probably reduce it down from 1.5 inches to a split 22mm. So TPs with two 22mm with bars on it there, just to give a little bit of back pressure, just to slow the flow down so it's not going through the air source heat pump so fast. Then I should get maximum efficiency. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to also be using this stuff that I get from Hobbycraft, and it's usually used for cross stitch, but it's plastic, it's quite rigid, and once it's cut it will sit in the bottom nice and lovely, because I'm going to be cutting the bottom out. And the way I'm going to do that is with my Dremel. For those of you who don't own a Dremel, next best thing is an angle grinder with a metal cutting bit. Just makes life so much simpler, so much simpler. So when you look at actually look at it, the gap that's going to be on the lid will actually be bigger than the gap that's going to be on the bottom of the crate. And the reason for that is, so if it decides to run back, it's not going to run back far. The only thing is, I'll be cutting this hole from the outside, but I will be cutting this hole out from the inside, and the reason for that, because it recesses in, so it'll make it easier for me. So what I will do is I will here and now give you a quick demonstration on how I'm going to do each one, and then I will stop here and then I'll come back when I'm a little bit further along, because you don't want to sit there watching me go on about 4 different things. So let's get underway. So the first one, because this is going to be my base, I'm going to put that one over there, because I don't know how I'm going to return it yet. It's probably going to be a couple of bulkhead connectors. Right, so I've got my Dremel. Battery. Bloody good start, isn't it? Oh, for Pete's sake. You're supposed to do three bars. I do it this way is because I find that using jigsaws makes it split and shatter. No, I am going to have to pause you there because I'm going to have to go and find a tiny battery. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, there's 4 there. Fucking hell. Is it going to be one of them afternoons? Yeah, it's going to be one of them afternoons. No. Right. I'm almost through, but it's not going as quick as I wanted. No. I know what I'm going to have to do. Hold on there a second. Battery charger. Cutting tools. That on there. That's a fast charger. So. I've got about 8 batteries, and not one of them charged. Yeah, you know what that is because I've taken it. So I'm just knocking all the sport off the edges as much as I can for the minute. I'm going to get this one cut with this. Clean that up in a second. Me, what I'm getting is once I clean it, when that sits in there, that gap that I've just cut out is bigger than the tray that is going on top of it. And with the fact that I'm going to then seal it around here, put big bead of OB1, CT1 around there, so then that then seals to that. And then the plan is cut a strip of this, we drop it in, drop media on top of it, on with the next one, rinse and repeat. So while I'm battling with bloody batteries, I'll stop you there and I'll come back to you once I've got a couple of layers. How we doing, my little fruit cups? Well, I'm actually about as far as I can get with this shower now. Now, the bottom hasn't been sealed, the bottom tray hasn't been sealed to the lid yet because I've still got to do something there for the bottom. I'm almost there on how I'm going to return it. I'm not going to do a double 22mm. What I think I will do is I'll do a reduced down to 1.25 inches, and that should work absolutely sweet. And then what I'm looking at is a couple of 1.5 inch bulkheads right at the bottom, and then I can put a thin layer of media above them, so I've still got media in there. I mean, for what I'm going to be doing on here, media wise, once I can get the temperature up to where I want it, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And that's when I will move a hell of a lot of these out of here and move a few from the toe side tank over, and then start getting some size on them ready for the summer. And yeah, so let me spin you round. So I haven't sealed this lid yet either, because I've got to sort the spray bar out, but the bottom and the lid, silicone them together on 1, 2, 3, put the gridding in underneath it, and that will literally, I'll do a three-way, what I mean by a three-way spray bar is the same as I've done on that one. Once I've got the hole in place, I'll then put a square down, as in a carpenter's square down, and I'll draw a line, and then I'll do the same on this side, draw a line, then I'll find the middle and I draw down the centre. So then when I put the piece of pipe through, what I do is I then make a mark on my bit of pipe where each line is on both ends, and then when I pull the pipe out, I then have 2 marks that are in exactly the same place on either end of the pipe, to then be able to draw a straight line along the pipe to be able to start drilling your holes, especially if you want a specific spread. Now, because of what I'm doing here, what I want is I want water to come down but I also want water to come out at a diagonal on either side, so then I'm going to get a completely even spread. Right, another reason why I cut the bottoms out and the lids out and replace it with any type of gridding. The big shower out there, that's got oh fucking hell, what's it called? Egg crate, the black egg crate in it. So yeah, and the reason for that is, and yes, drilling holes will give you a nice shower effect, but once that starts running, before it gets boxed in properly, it will be recorded running, and you'll see what I mean about the spread and the way it showers down through. So that's what I'm after. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. It is actually sitting higher than it would normally be. If I can grab hold of this without it causing any problems. Here we go. I can slide that down there for the minute, because that's about where it's gonna sit. But yeah, filtration wise, I think what with EasyPod, biochamber, and then the upflow and the shower, whoo! And once I can get the temperature up and up cost effectively as well, I can't wait. I can't wait. It'll be like going back in time to the good old days where I was getting some serious growth in small amounts of water. If you don't believe me, go back to not last year, year before, when Adam Beyer from Adam Beyer Koi Farm came to visit, and he actually visited the old long block, the wooden one, and the tank I had in there. And in fact, the tank that I had in there was smaller than the one that I've got now. And at one point I had about 80 fish in there, and the biggest one was 30 plus. And even when I asked Adam, how is that possible, he couldn't answer it. So yeah, just goes to show that you can get body length and growth and everything on koi in small bodies of water if you do it right. And a lot of the time it's all about heat, water manipulation and food. So anyway guys, that's a quick one for me today, and as always, we will catch you tomorrow on Koi Culture at 2 p.m. on the Twisted Minds channel, or Shane's, or Sid's, or Samuel's. So either way, or come and join us on all four. But as always guys, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you are always great, and we will see you tomorrow at 2.
That's all, cupcakes.